Uh-oh. I thought my game was about to crash. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Skyrim. In the last episode, we did some stuff in Solitude, and then we went over to Winterhold to check out the college. We did that briefly. And then, the highlight of the episode, we went to Red Rand's retreat and killed some bandits. Now we're here in Dragon's Reach, and we're gonna talk to the Jarl. What's up, Jarl? Let's turn in that bounty.
The plain most of Dragon's Reach occupies the hot.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often?
And so, from that time in the history as today,
I don't care. Alright. You know, we gotta wait for them to finish their little chit-chat. This room is very yellow from all the fires.
It's in the most immediate danger. The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
That as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not. I'll not stand idly by.
When a dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people. He should have been voiced by Rolf from Edda and Eddie.
Ed boy! Life has many doors, Ed boy!
Are we done chit-chatting?
Let's go.
Yo, he gave me some steel armor. I'll take that. Here, I don't want to make a mess around here, so here, we'll just put that on the fire. Let it cook nice. Maybe we can reforge it into a nice plate. I don't really care about doing the main quest right now. Let's talk to Aventus Arentina, though. That starts the Dark Brotherhood quest line. Ooh. So yeah, as you can tell, we're kind of just knocking out misc objectives as we get them. That's usually how I like to play this game. So that way, by the time we're done with the misc stuff, we have like a nice smorgasbord of delicious quests to choose from. Hello. What do you know about Whiterun?
The rest you can find out by asking the. Where do you want to go?
I would like to go to Windhelm, please. This is like the easiest way to hit all the major holds before you have them as a map marker, is to take the carriage. Or if you want to go the old-fashioned way, I know sometimes I'll play, sometimes my friends play a run where they don't use any fast traveling and they kind of just walk around. It does lead to some more interesting exploration. You get to see some world events and find little nooks and crannies you wouldn't otherwise explore on your own volition. And sometimes you get quests and fun stuff while you're doing it too. So there's a lot of ways to play this game. Ugh, excuse me. At this point, though, I'm just trying to blaze through everything. It's not necessarily a Skyrim speedrun, but it's a Skyrim fast walk. How about that? These guys are racist against Dark Elves. We'll just ignore them. Oh wait, we gotta talk to Arentina. That's this way. Look at those icicles. Can you imagine if one of those fell? Absolute destruction. We'll pick the little lock here. Break inside this boy's home. And we gotta level up. Let's do some magic. And we'll level up the one-handed again, since that's kind of what we're using right now. This guy's got a corpse, no big deal.
Did the Black Sacrament? Oh, of course you are. The head so I ran away and came home and performed the Black Sacrament.
So he wants to kill. He wants us to kill our his old headmistress at the orphanage because she's a bee.
I've never been more sure about anything in my entire
And while we're here, we'll take some human flesh and a human heart and a nightshade. That's a good, those are some pretty rare alchemy ingredients, because believe it or not, it's pretty hard to get human flesh. You would think you could loot it off of every human enemy you kill, but no. That's not the case, sadly. Alright, so that starts the Dark Brotherhood quest line. We're gonna... Look at that, we got a ton of quests right now. Let's go to the Shrine of Azura. This will start a little Daedric quest for us as well. It is a bit of a trek to get up here, but it's kind of worth it. And depending on how you choose the quest, end the quest, you can get a follower I think you can get one of 2 followers, depending on the ending. So it's a nice little spot. It's pretty cool, too. It's like a huge statue on top of a mountain. I think we should be able to see it shortly. Gotta do a little bit of a trek. The important thing, I'm doing all these quests now before the main quest line, because once you do a certain point in the main quest line, dragons start spawning in the game. There's the Shrine of Azura. And by getting a lot of stuff done before dragons start spawning, it makes it less of a hassle. You know, that first dragon fight, you're like, oh my gosh, this is epic, this is insane. Look at these worlds colliding. And then all of a sudden, by your 10th dragon fight, you're like, oh, this is such a bother. Because usually when a dragon's in the area, that means you can't fast travel until you fucking deal with it or run far enough away, and it kind of just becomes tedious. And as we delve further and further into this game, the tedium will increase. For better or worse. Nothing will ever compare to the first time one plays Skyrim. It truly is a magical experience. Or the first time one plays a Bethesda game. That sense of grand scale and endless opportunity awaits you, but even, like, once you've played one Bethesda game, you've kind of played them all in the sense of just, like, you know what to expect. Like, whenever I started playing Starfield, I kind of immediately got bored because I'm just like, oh, there's like a billion planets to explore and jump around, and yay. I do want to go back to Starfield and actually finish it at some point. But it's really, I mean, honestly, it's nothing special. If you like sci-fi shit, and if you like the Bethesda formula, you know, you might enjoy the game, but, after playing this, Oblivion, Fallout 4, a little bit of Fallout New Vegas, it's like, alright, I get it. Moving on. Again, I can't wait for Elder Scrolls 6, though. That's going to be coming out in 2038. That'll be exciting. Can't wait for 2050 for that game to come out. Were these wolves married? No, they weren't. It's okay then. I don't feel bad for killing them. Up the mountain we go. So I'm playing this game with the keyboard on my lap, just because, like I said in an earlier episode, my desk broke. And there's a button on the edge of my keyboard that puts the whole computer to sleep. And it's like perched precariously under the working portion of the desk, so if I accidentally raise my leg and press the button, I do have the potential to turn my computer off, which would be really, really funny, but also very annoying. Here are the Shrine of Azura. It's kind of scary. Something about like a giant statue on top of a mountain. It's kind of like ominous, you know?
Azura has seen your coming.
Has she now?
Azura, you have been chosen. You must go.
Seen me coming? Ew, that's like private time. I don't want Azura looking at me there.
This shrine, yes. But I refuse to.
Alright. We got that quest, The Black Star. That's a good song by Radiohead. I recommend checking that out.
Abandon the shrine.
Next is Companions. We are hopping all over the damn Skyrim, ain't we? Turn that Skyrim off and come get dinner. No, Dad, I'm Skyrimming. Turn that Skyrim off. I'll tell you what. Shut that dang thing off. Do you realize, if the Elder Council of Tamriel were to find that tape, they could condemn our hold, and we'd be forced to move out of it? Hello, compagnon.
Yes, perhaps.
Alright, while you guys chit-chat, I'm gonna do a little heart surgery over here.
I am nobody's master.
Daedra heart is a pretty rare alchemy ingredient, so that's a good early way to get it. As well as the first Baronzaya stone. They're scattered all over the map. You'll encounter them throughout the game. Oh, look, a little gold, too.
I've never even heard of this outsider. Sometimes the famous
30 gold, I'll take it.
Sometimes men
Anyway, what were we saying?
was to seek their fame. What matters is their heart.
That Daedra heart I just stole?
Of course.
I can handle myself.
That may be so. This is Vilkas. He will test your arm. Vilkas, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye. So we'll go ahead and continue this quest a little bit just so we can fight Vilcus. Now these are annoying too. These brawls are tough to do when you have a follower, because even though it's a friendly brawl, sometimes your follower will start attacking and killing, and then you'll get aggroed on everyone. It becomes a bloodbath, so it's kind of good that I don't have a follower right now. Alright, take your time, buddy. There we go.
Said to have a look at you. So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form.
Alright,
Don't worry, I can take it.
let's go.
You won't leave here alive. Never should have. Not bad.
Nice.
Here's my sword. Go take it up to Yorland and have it sharpened. And be careful.
Uh-huh.
Probably worth more than you are. What?
Alright, moving on. Locate the face sculptor in Riften. That'll take us to the Ragged Flagon and get us a little bit closer to the Thieves Guild. But we don't actually have to start the Thieves Guild quest just yet. We can actually head to the Ragged Flagon,
Where do you want to
without
go?
it.
Climb and back, and we'll be off.
Riften,
If
please.
you've never been to Riften, be sure to visit the Blackbriar Meadery. Few mugs
I always
of
want to try some Blackbriar mead. Do you think there's like an official Skyrim cookbook? I know there's like one for like Monster Hunter and like Final Fantasy and like I think even One Piece, but I wonder if there's a Tamriel Elder Scrolls cookbook. Let me know in the comments below.
Before I let you into
Have you guys ever tried making a recipe from a video game before? Let me know.
All right,
I'm kind of
keep your
curious.
voice down. You want everyone to hear you?
Hello.
Not me. Oh. You match the bet.
No, I don't want to fight you right now. I want to go to Riften.
Well, in you.
Let's go to the most crime-riddled city in all of Skyrim.
Another run-in with a thief's guild.
I don't know.
Hello.
Yeah? Last thing, the Blackbriar. The Black... Me? I'm Maul. Only way you... So what do you want to know? Do I look like... Get in good with them and you'll find... Well, she's also... Just remember, if she... You kidding? I used to run... If you want to get in on that action...
Alright, so he's just telling us about the Thieves Guild and all that fun stuff.
Someone like
When you
I
borrowed
can't
the
talk
money,
right
you said you'd pay it back on time and for double the usual fee.
Brynjolf, he's going to try to get us to do a little dirty deed for him. I don't really care about that right now. Instead, I want to go to the Rat Way.
What was that?
Hello, good citizens. What a name, Black Skeever. Is that a family name, do you think, or is that like a nickname? That's the real question. Take some moss. You know what I could really use is the Candlelight spell to light up some of these dark places. It actually does come in handy. Hello. Oh no, he had a garnet. He was going to give that to his sweetheart. Now this guy's got a very good piece of armor. Gloves of the Pugilist. I think it's one of the only times that you can get armor that increases your unarmed damage. Put that on a Khajiit, and Khajiit have better unarmed damage because they've got the cat claws. So you got yourself quite the build there after that. There's like this classic Skyrim video that this guy made about how to be an unarmed badass and like how to make a build purely based on punching things. What I really wish they carried over from Oblivion and even Morrowind was that unarmed was its own skill. You can get pretty far with just punching stuff. I wish they kept that for this game. I'm sure there's mods that you can get to like add different skill trees to the game though. Let's do a little alchemizing, shall we? I'm not really going to follow the prefab recipes. I kind of just want to discover stuff myself. Oh, wow. Well, there goes all my alchemy ingredients. Anyway, moving on. I triggered a trap of some sort. No, I didn't mean to pick that up. I was trying to move it. I don't care about that. There should be someone here. Maybe not. Maybe that's later in the story. This is a skill book. Give us a little pickpocketing. And here's a shortcut we could have taken. It's an expert lock. Yep. I know way too much about this game. Can I get it is the key. Oh, shit. Shit. There we go. It's probably a level up. Yep. There's an enemy around here. Hello? Enemy? I saw a red dot. Oh well. Let's go to the Ragged Flagon. The only brew for the brave and true comes from the Ragged Flagon. It's pretty empty around here. Here's the face sculptor.
I assume you. So, are you here as a client? I have not. I can't. And yet, I have fallen so low. Change it. I do not practice my art for free.
Yeah, I'm not paying 1,000 for that right now, I'll tell you that much. But we completed that quest. Let's deliver some classic iconic Strus Mackay rum. Ah, this was what I was looking for. This is the guy that aggroed us earlier. Yeah, a nice bit of change on him, too. Hey, hey. Alright, out of the sewers and back into civilization, eh? Now we'll hop skip over back to Old Solitude. We'll actually knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. If you remember in the last episode, we got some special clothes to wear from the Radiant Raiments lady to wear and talk to the Jarl to advertise her product. So we'll talk to Falk Firebeard and the Jarl while wearing that clothes. And we'll take care of... What, did school just let out or something? Why is everyone running? Jeez. Well, hey.
Hey, wanna play tag?
No, fuck off. That's a complaint that I heard about these kinds of games too, is that like you're so focused on like picking up ingredients and like going to the next waypoint that you don't end up like looking at what's around you. And I feel that to be very, very true. So much time of this game is spent like looking at the ground or kind of just tunnel visioning on your quest objective that you can't take in the nature and the environment of Skyrim. Alright, here we go.
Please don't interrupt the court.
Okay. You're a vampire. I know you're a vampire. You're a vampire. This will actually start a little Wolf Queen quest line, Queen Potema, when they do their little chit-chat over here. So we gotta wait for them to finish.
Your Eminence.
Ugh.
Nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps some more.
It's just the rumors of drunken farmers. Pay it no mind, my Jarl.
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragon Bridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. What about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, partners. Rest easy. You're dismissed.
Okay. Here we go.
Do you have...
Here's a delivery.
Here, this is... You mean...
I'll help with the cave.
I don't think the
that was over.
Now, Wolf Skull Cave is a pretty cool side quest.
She, you do that, but should they accept her rule?
Hello, Jarl.
If you have, because Ulfric, and so he, when Ulf, that is all I will say. This, only then will I take. They were the real I.
Alright. Do you like my outfit?
Oh really? Well, you can tell me.
Actually, how do I look? It's just fine clothes. You can get them anywhere. I'm putting my sweet armor back on. There we go. I got the drip now. But anyway, folks, that is going to do it for today's episode of Skyrim. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We got new videos going up every single day at 12 p.m. Eastern here on the channel, The Gaming Goblin. So if you're craving more Gaming Goblin content, that's where to go. All tons of stuff. Let's plays, live streams, more and more gaming content than your body has room for. But anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed, and I hope to catch you in the next episode. Peace.